Hi, First Pres kids. This week we look to Romans chapter 8, verses 38 through 39 to learn that God's powerful love gives us the encouragement and confidence to face anything. Today, I'm going to show you a fun craft you can make at home to remind you of this. With just a few simple ingredients, you can make these salt dough hearts. They're really cool. You'll need 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of salt, 1 cup of warm water, and gel food coloring. First, you mix all the dry ingredients in a bowl together and then slowly add water to it. Mix and knead it until it's smooth like this. Next, you're going to separate the batch into at least 2 parts and add food coloring to each. I've already pre-mixed some, so I have some red and some blue, and I left some uncolored. To get that marbled look, you're going to mix some of for me, I did the uncolored and the red. You're going to mix it together, and you can experiment to get different marbled patterns. But what happens if we keep mixing the colors together? Well, they become one color, and it becomes impossible to separate them. There's something else that is impossible to be separated. Us from God's love. Sometimes we make bad choices. We do things that we wish we had not. Sometimes we feel like we messed up so much that it separates us from God. But God loves us no matter what. Nothing that you do and nothing that can happen can ever separate you from God's love. Let's roll this out and shape it into a heart, either by hand or with a cookie cutter. Next, you can use a straw or a similar item to punch a hole on top for a hanger later. And then you'll either let it air dry for several days, or you'll bake it for about 3 hours at 210 degrees. Lastly, you'll tie a ribbon on it, and you'll hang it somewhere where you'll see it every day to remind you of God's amazing, never-ending love. Have a great week, First Pres kids.